We
Yeah,
staying up. We out here.
yeah,
Good vibes. Other outside of that, good vibes, good vibes.
yeah. You ain't had no shows or nothing?
Not recently. I'm kind of just like more so in like production mode, just like making
Mm,
new stuff,
yeah.
stuff I need for the EP.
There we go.
But it's kind of like, just finding my actual sound and like things that I rock with and things that, also other people will mesh with and vibe with too. So,
Right.
yeah.
Nah, that's all right. Let's do it, man. Interview corner, interview corner. We got Motion Cray, special guest of the hour. For the people in the back, how would you describe like your sound, your music?
I would mm, I would say it's like a island vibe with
Mm.
like hints of R&B.
Uh, I mean, you can hear like the reggae, reggaeton, dance hall, but it still do like you said, it still got like a hip hop vibe to it. Also,
Yeah. Yeah.
nah, people don't know like you grew up or like you were raised in Japan before coming
Yeah.
to LA.
Yeah, so military brat. Both of my parents actually are in the military or were in the military. My mom's currently still in. My dad is retired, but
Yeah,
I grew up with my dad and we grew up over in Okinawa, Japan. So that's
yeah,
pretty much like where my childhood was. And then yeah, came to California from like high school and on and been out here ever since.
yeah. Military brat. What places like y'all lived at besides Japan?
Honestly, I've been fortunate enough to not have to have had to like move around a lot because I know like
Yeah.
there's some people that literally move every 3 years, but we stayed a lot
Uh,
of our time in Okinawa.
mm,
Yeah, and then in California so I could finish out high school. My
yeah,
dad kind of wanted us to have like, somewhat of a stable life. So
yeah,
he didn't try to bounce us around too much. But
yeah.
been to Boston. We lived out there outside of Okinawa, North Carolina for a little
North
bit, like third
Carolina.
grade. Yeah, but then we went back to Japan after that. So yeah, for the
Yeah,
most part in Japan.
mostly Japan. So how did that like impact like your sound? I remember you telling me like your dad and mom would play like different music, but like how did that like growing up, traveling, whatever, like how did that impact your sound?
Well, yeah, because I'm actually first generation born in America. My family's from Jamaica. So like
Yeah,
when I know like for my dad, when he came to America, he was listening to all types of stuff.
yeah,
I probably even down in Jamaica, he's like very like open to different things in general. So like he would play us a bunch of different stuff. And also like in Japan in the 90s anyway, at least
yeah.
when I was there. In Okinawa, there was only one American station and they
Mm.
only played Friday hip hop on Fridays from like 6 to 8. It was like something
Wow.
really, really short. Yeah, so like I kind of like if I wanted to listen to the radio, I'm gonna be listening to, you know, some rock, a little bit of jazz, a
Yeah,
little bit of,
yeah, yeah.
the
Different
popular music,
genres.
so to speak. Yeah.
Right,
Um,
right.
until like the early 2000s when,
Yeah.
you know, LimeWire and all that stuff was popping. And we
Right.
were able to like, start downloading music. We got to start, getting a little bit of stuff that we wanted to get. So
Yeah.
um in Okinawa there's a lot of people like from the South.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people from the West Coast too. Very few, but most of them were from the South. So like the
Yeah.
stuff that I was listening to was like, them French
A
Eye
little
Boys, like
different.
yeah, like all the Southern stuff, the snap music, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, we did have some homies out that came from the West Coast, so we
Yeah.
knew about all the thizzing and going down
Uh,
and all that stuff.
Bay
So
Area.
yeah, and then actually moving out to California, even though we're in Southern California, but we
Yeah.
the little bit the jerkin era and all that stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
little bit of something from everywhere.
That's crazy. Like, do you apply that like when you in the studio? Because like when I go to the studio, I talk to a lot of artists, like I don't want to hear like nothing else. Like at least for a couple hours. Cause you know what I'm saying? You don't feel like you pulling from something, but like when you creating in the studio, like how's your studio session set up?
My studio session, I guess it depends on because sometimes I'll have opportunities to like write for other stuff. So like, like
Yeah,
placements and stuff like that, to where like they actually have like a prompt and stuff. So like
yeah,
in that case, if I'm writing for like a specific emotion, or if they actually give me like some artists to reference, then I kind of will listen to them so I can kind of have a little bit of
get
that
a
influence.
feel.
Yeah. But if it's like a personal session, I'm in there solo dolo by myself,
Yeah.
you know, got a blunt ready to go, smoking, just me and the mic type of thing.
Right.
I don't usually write in the studio. So when I
Mm,
go to the studio, I try to make it, utilize the most of my time.
uh,
As far as like getting down everything that I want to get down. So yeah, just me and the blunt, get in my zone and,
and
you
that's
know,
it.
focus on whatever the song is.
Right. Do you listen to like beats before you go in or like just pull up once
Mm,
you live?
Before I go in, I think I just listen to like regular music. I don't
Yeah.
think I'll usually play the song that I'm gonna do. I probably
Uh,
should, but I
yeah.
don't usually do that. Usually when I'm driving on my way to the studio, I'll like be singing something else to kind of warm up my vocals. Um,
Uh,
yeah, I'll like before I actually start recording,
yeah.
I'll go over the song and I'll sing it out loud a couple, while I'm smoking my blunt.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and sing it
Right.
out, warm up my vocals that way with the song as well. But yeah,
Right.
on the way to the studio, no, I'm listening to regular
Nah. So
music.
you say you don't write, so what you do? You punch in? Like, do you just
Oh,
do
I
line by
don't write
line?
in the studio. I'll write before I get there.
Before
Yeah.
you get there, yeah. I know some people would like to punch in. I remember an A&R told me he was like, when you write your verse, memorize it before you record it. That
Hmm.
way, it's like you performing it, you know.
Hmm.
But some people, man, I done been in the studio with cats. It's like stairs how much they punch in and punch out. Like, they doing bar by bar. I'm like, come on now.
Yeah, I've recorded people like that because I also
Yeah.
engineer too. So like, yeah, I've recorded some people like that, and it's interesting. But I feel like it just be taking so much time. Like,
It
but
is.
but then again, I feel like the people that do that, they don't do the harmonies and they don't put the backgrounds and all that stuff like I'm
Mm,
doing. So like,
yeah, yeah.
it's a different type of product you coming out with.
Yeah. Cause I didn't see them punch in and then they'll do the ad lib, they'll do that straight through. But
Mm-hmm.
then like the main verse is like stairs. I'm like, man, why
Mm-hmm.
y'all punching in like this?
It's crazy.
Man, hey, let's play a game, man. This is called the final decision. All right.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you like one or two or two or three different choices. And then you say what best describe you or you more likely to go for.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna start easy, man. Let's start easy.
All right.
You in California. So let's start with Cali. California summers or California winters?
I grew up on a tropical island, so I'm gonna go ahead and say the summer.
The summer?
I don't like being cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, cold is not for me. So I'm gonna go. That's why I'm out in Cali, you know what I'm saying? And don't get too
Right. Hey, when I came to West Coast, I ain't went back south yet. Like,
exactly.
Can't do with the winner. All right, here we go. Red wine or vodka?
I'm gonna go with red wine because I can't stand vodka.
You don't like vodka? What's you like? Tequila,
I like rum. I'll do
rum?
tequila,
Okay.
but
Okay.
if rum is there, I'm going for rum. If dark rum is there, I'm going for that every time.
Oh. There you go. Hey, let's do another one, man. Oh, this is a good one. Recording or performing?
Ooh, that's hard. Um, I'm gonna say recording.
Recording?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I really like the whole creation process.
Yeah.
Like the whole, like the song coming into being, like from what I was thinking about to it actually, step by step becoming what I want it
What
to
you
be,
want it
and
to
me
be?
being actually
Yeah.
being able to listen to it and listening to it over and over and over again. I
Yeah.
feel like with performing, after a while, I'm gonna get tired of that song. Not that I'm not gonna perform it, but like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It just loses it, like it just loses its magic a little bit. And as an artist and as a performer, you have to find ways to like still keep that spark because there's somebody in that crowd that ain't never heard that song.
Yeah. Yeah. Brand new
So,
people.
yeah, I'm gonna
That's
say
good. Like, I mean, I would have thought like performing, like watching some of your performances, like, but that's good though, because like I could see how you creative, like, and being an engineer. But let me follow up on that. So do you like when you're in a studio recording, do you go for the songs or do you think how the performance would look?
um, yeah, nine
Mhm.
times out of 10, I'm writing. I'm writing in like, is this gonna perform well?
Right. Right. Let's get it. Final decision. What we got? Do you like texting or calling?
Texting.
Ah!
I don't know. I've never like talking on the phone. Like even like as a
uh,
kid, like and like I said, like I'm a 90s baby, so like texting
uh,
didn't really come in to play until like high school. So like younger days, like you're calling and talking on the phone, like, nah, man. If
mhm.
I'm gonna call you, you trying to come outside or like
Right.
like I'm not trying to have a
Right.
whole comment like it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that. I'd rather be in your
Yeah.
presence.
It's weird too. You gotta hold the phone up. Like I keep mine on speakerphone, like
Right.
final decision. All right, here we go. Oh, this is a good one. 90s R&B or 2000s R&B.
Ooh.
Now I'm gonna help you out. 90s, we had John B, TLC, Aaliyah, Escape, SWV. 2000s, Beyonce, Neo, Fantasia, Mariah, Keisha Cole. Ooh, that's hard. That's hard.
Dang. Mm,
That's hard.
I'm gonna say 2000s because with those songs, okay, so like the 90s songs when I was born in 93, so like
Yeah,
old enough to like know those songs.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Still young as fuck, but like old enough to know that shit. So
Yeah,
like when I first started singing, like those would be the songs that I would sing. But when I started writing and like paying
yeah.
attention to like how songs were structured and all that stuff, it would have been with the 2000s joint.
2000. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess, yeah, because you got to do age range too. Like, I feel like 90s was still kind of like popish, hip hopish.
Hmm.
Still R&B vibes, but then 2000 they start singing.
Right, right.
All right,
Yeah.
let's see where we at. Final decision. Let's see. Let's do holidays. 4th of July, Thanksgiving, or Christmas.
4th of July's out because who cares?
Right.
Um, like, uh, hmm. What's the other two? Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Mm, dang. I'm gonna say Christmas because I kind of
Christmas?
feel like okay, because like again, my family is from Jamaica, so like we
Yeah,
don't have like American ties or whatever. So like
right.
when we get together, it's just to get together, we eat good food. But I'm gonna say Christmas because we get together, eat good food, and I get gifts.
Mm. I never thought about it like that. Because most people say Thanksgiving, all the good food, but yeah, double whammy.
Right, like so y'all don't eat good on Christmas too?
Right, and we get gifts. Right. And we get gifts. All right, let's do one more. Final decision. Is Moshe Shakray into more guys that wear like suits and button ups or Jordans, jeans, and t-shirts?
Um,
Corporate or the hood?
I guess I would. I don't know. I like both.
Both?
My guy wears more of t-shirts,
Ooh,
sneakers and that side. But like he has like, button ups. He's a rock star. So like he's also
yeah,
an artist too. So like when it's time
yeah,
for us to like go out and stuff, he's wearing button
yeah.
ups. So I guess
Both.
oh man,
Final decision.
yeah.
You gotta pick one.
Um I guess I'm gonna go with the t-shirt.
T-shirts?
Yeah, cause I don't really like super pretty boys. So like,
Yeah,
yeah, you don't
yeah.
always need to be in a button up or dressed down.
Yeah.
Like chill out, relax a little bit.
I think the way fashion is so much now, though, like I mean, shirts could cost more than the button ups, you know.
Yeah, you can dress up a t-shirt. I've seen, yeah. I feel like our fashion is a lot easier, like
Yeah,
to like bend the lines and shit.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we can go with t-shirts.
All right, t-shirts. There it was. Final decision. Hey, let's break down lyrics. Now you got a song called Rhythm, which really does it means rhythm in like Jamaican dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you said no need to overthink it. What do you overthink on your daily life?
Mm. What do I overthink? I kind of have, well, not kind of, but I do have anxiety a little bit.
Yeah,
Um, so I do overthink. I think anybody with anxiety would understand that.
yeah,
I feel like I overthink just like my daily tasks or like
yeah.
timing wise, like how long,
Mm,
like you know what I mean? Like especially if I have a lot, like even today, like I had something
yeah,
to mix. I had a scheduled phone call with my dad because I helped him with his nonprofit and we have like
yeah.
weekly phone calls and stuff. But I had a mix, I have this, and then later on I have something else to do. So I'm like, okay. Oh, and I needed to go to the store to get stuff to get ready for this. So I'm like, okay, how long is it gonna take me? Okay, it's gonna take me this time, like this long to get there. So I should be done with that by this time. I should get to the store at this time, like get back at this
Yeah.
time. Like literally, like, okay, it's when I got home, all right, it's this time. I can mix from now and for like an hour. Then I gotta call my dad.
Mm.
He didn't pick up. Um, which, why didn't you pick up? But at the same
Right.
time,
Like, how
but at
dare you
the
not pick
because
up?
like when you're parents.
Right.
But at the same time, like I kind of felt like I was on a time crunch, so I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna trip. Now I have from this time to this time to mix, and then I can get ready. So like, yeah, that's kind of like what I go through, like, yeah, on a day-to-day basis.
Overthinking, man. Hey, I can feel it, man. Tom is so like anxious, man. Like you got
Yeah.
to do this, be here, be there. Like,
Don't let it be something important. Like, oh my
oh,
God.
right,
I'm like, okay, I
ah,
gotta wake up at this time. I need to leave at this.
right,
I need to be done with my makeup, done with my lashes at this time. On to my like, yeah, putting on my spray at yeah.
All right, the countdown. All right. on the song Nowhere. You said I'm a little impatient, a little selfish. Oh, break that down.
Nowhere. When I was writing that song, I was when I was writing that song, I was like kind of stepping into like accepting me for who I am. So
Yeah.
hold on, I'm trying to remember. I'm a little impatient, a
A
little
little selfish.
impatient. Yeah, so like that was just kind of like me acknowledge. Oh yeah, and then I think like the following line is sorry, I can't remember right now, but it's something like, and I've made amends with that, and I'm cool. So it was just like
Yeah.
at that point in my life, it was just like all of these things that I kind of, deem as bad about myself and I kind of, beat myself up about.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you should do better. You know what I mean? Like, not really talking to myself the nicest about those things. It's just like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's a part of me. I'm human. That's what it is. I made amends with that. I'm cool. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna keep going over it over and over again. Something happens. Like, well, you know, can't expect water not to be wet. So,
Right.
and then I think like the following line after that is like, so before you take care of me, take care of you. So it's just
Mm,
like, especially with like relationships and stuff, I feel like a lot of people, when you want to do something that's best for yourself,
yeah.
some people will look at that and call you selfish. Like, but what about me? Okay, but I
Right.
can't even help you if I can't help me, type of thing. So it's like you make sure
Right.
you good, because that's what
Right.
I think I end that verse with, because that's what I'm gonna do. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, look, these are my bad points. I'm good with that. So you make sure
Yeah.
you good with that. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna be good.
Right. I mean, sometimes you got to be selfish, like, self-care. You
Right.
know.
Yeah. So that was just me, like, putting that up front. Like, look, that's what it is. So
Yeah. Ah. Tell me this then. Who your top three reggae or dance hall artists out now? Who should we
out
be
right
listening
now,
to? Well, we
Shensia.
could do from beginning to now. Old school too. Top three.
Okay. Well, old school, I think the number one reggae artist I listen to is probably Barry's Hammond.
Mm,
Yeah, probably one of my favorites. Now I would say Shensia for sure.
mm.
Um, hmm. Shensia, hmm.
I follow her
I'll
on
put somebody
Instagram
else.
too.
Shensia, I really like the way Massacre writes,
Mm,
and Popcorn. I
okay.
think I've been listening to a lot of them lately. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I gotta get hip to it. I knew one of them. I think two of
Oh,
them.
and also Patrice Roberts.
Mm,
She's a soca dance. Yeah, she doesn't do dance hall. She's a soca artist. But yeah,
okay.
yeah. I really like her voice. I like her style.
Tap in. Tap in. Let me ask you, what is success to you, man? If you could define it, being a successful music artist, what is that to you?
To me, a successful music artist is somebody that, their bread and butter is music or music related. They're
Yeah.
able to basically survive off of music. So
Right.
that means that they got their fan base in place. If they don't have a fan base, then they're doing, something behind the scenes, their money is somewhere along the lines is right. Someone's looking out for them. They got a good team behind
Right.
them, regardless of what they do, if they're on the stage, behind the stage, you know what I'm saying? Being a successful music artist to me, yeah, you don't have a day job, basically.
Right.
To me,
Right.
like when I feel like I'm like a successful music artist, it's like all of my streams of income is all coming from something music related.
Based off that.
Yeah. It's like I do music shit all day. That's what I do. That's
Yeah.
my job. That is success. That's I feel like if you're an artist and you're not doing that, like myself, like that's what we're gearing up to. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's what we're working towards. And the people that
Right.
are doing that, it's like this is what I want to do. This is what I want to
Right.
be. Like, you know? So
Right.
yeah.
That's why I always says like the foundation, like the music is just a small part of the brand. But if
Hmm.
you can build, like you said, revenue income off just doing basically something based off that,
Hmm.
hey, that was good. That's good. That's good. Now we like to end the interview on some called present past. This might
Okay.
make you think a little bit now. So if you could go back right now, where you at in your life and get a younger you, probably 5 years ago, just life advice, business advice, what would you say to yourself?
I would tell myself, I would tell myself to be patient with myself.
Mm,
I would tell myself, yeah, to just be patient. I would also tell myself to get out a little more and
yeah,
not work. Yeah, because 5 years ago, yeah, I was like just working a lot.
yeah,
If I wasn't like in the studio, I think I stopped working for somebody because I was working so much. Because it was just like, well,
yeah.
I mean, I gotta pay my bills. So I think, yeah, that's something that I would tell to my younger self or my 5 years ago self. Um, yeah, to be patient with myself, but
Patient.
also try to find a balance. I didn't have a balance. I wasn't like, yeah, find a balance to where I could still work on music, still be on the studio, in the
Yeah.
studio, and I would, try to get on stage a little sooner, try to make the connections that like
Yeah.
I'm blessed and grateful that I have the connections I have now, but even as I was making them, it was just like, and just like as I've been doing stuff, it's just like, damn, if I would have started doing this, a couple years ago, niggas would have been a lot farther. But at the same
Mm,
time, I try to tell my present self not to do that because everything, I had to go
yeah.
through whatever I was going through at that
All
time
right.
to even be able to appreciate this. So yeah,
Uh.
but yeah, I would tell her to get yourself out there, but be patient.
Nah, that's good. I mean, no perfect timing than now. Yeah. Hey, we appreciate you, man. Tell people where to hit you up. What's the IG, everything, Spotify.
Y'all can hit me at on IG, Moshe Cray, Moshakray, all one. I am on Twitter. I know Twitter's a wild
Ooh.
place. I don't know, with
Uh,
Elon buying it up,
man,
I don't know
Twitter.
what it's gonna turn into. It's
Twitter
already
is the
crazy.
hood now.
But I am on Twitter. I'm on Twitter as Okinawa's very own. It's a mouthful. Okinawa's
Yeah,
OkinawaSVERYOWN. Okinawa's
there we go.
very own.
Very
Yeah,
on.
I've had that shit for a long time. That's why I'm like, I ain't changing this.
A long handle, like what letter I left out. No, we appreciate you. What you got coming up next? Album, singles.
I got a single coming up. We're
Mm,
waiting to get that mix, Gotta
mm.
keep it hush hush, my team. They got some stuff working. Yeah, I got a single. Hopefully I'll have some visuals coming out. Definitely want to have some for the top of the year.
Yeah,
I definitely want to get some visuals for the songs that I already have out, plus whatever new stuff I'm about to have out. Cause,
yeah,
you know, just yeah, I got music out, but I don't have visuals and I kind of need
yeah.
that. So
Right.
yeah. Just
Tit for
working
tat.
on, getting my music out, getting my production out so that hopefully top of the year, have some more shows, have some more stuff to promote. But right
Yeah.
now I'm just kind of low key with it as I
Come
plot
on.
a little bit.
Evil genius. Hey, no, we appreciate you hanging out with us, man. And you family, so you're gonna stop by anytime. But Thank you
Thank
for
you
being
so
a
much for
guest.
having me. I
Hey, no
appreciate
problem.
y'all. It's
Thank
all
you.
love, always.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your night.
All right, y'all too.
All right.